Hi everyone, this is LaRonda and I am finally starting my YouTube channel. I have been talking about starting this channel and talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, but I am finally doing it. It has been something that I've wanted to do, but just, circumstances didn't allow it to happen. And I'm a firm believer in things happening when it's time. So when the time came and when it feels right for me, that's when I decided to start it. So welcome to the first video of my channel. So what I want to talk about really on this channel is something that's really near and dear to my heart. And that is finding love. Now, I'm 39 years old. I've been divorced for 8 years. I've had situations and, relationships and situationships that have happened over the last 8 years, but none of them have been something that has lasted me long term or been completely what I've wanted. There's always been something maybe that I've compromised on or something that wasn't quite working out right for one reason or another. And I don't have any ill feelings towards any of the people that I've dated in the past or any of that kind of stuff, but I know that it's now time for me to finally find some real long-lasting partnership with a man that is truly into me, and we have the same values and the same attitudes towards things, and are basically generally compatible with each other. And so as a person that loves traveling, I love traveling. If you know me, you know that traveling is one of those things that I love to do. I also love anything that has to do with any other part of the world, international business, international affairs, any of that stuff. I love it all. And on top of all that, I also love international men. And as I go around the world, I always use my dating apps whenever I land in a country or even another state. Wherever I go, I use my dating apps, and I always find that the reception that I get from the men in other countries is very different than the reception that I get from the men in the United States. Some parts, not all parts, because some parts of the United States, the men are very receptive to me as well. But I find that overseas, the men are just really excited to meet me and they really want to get together. There's not a whole bunch of like, let's chat for 7, 15, 60 days, whatever, and we just going to chat for months and never meet. And I don't know if that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm only there for a week or 2 weeks or something, so we don't have that time to waste. But I kind of enjoy the fact that, people are excited to meet me, right? And so I've decided that since I can't travel perpetually because I do have, a young son and a life and everything here, I'm going to sort of do the travel dating thing and really get into dating in foreign countries, but do it on a local level. And what I mean by that is I signed up yesterday for Tinder Plus, which allows you to swipe around the world. And what I've also realized too is that the world is really, really small. It's big, but small, and there's billions of people in this world. And there is no guarantee that the love of my life or the person that is compatible with me is living within 10 or 15 miles of my home. It's just not necessarily going to be the case. And so instead of limiting myself to just my 100 miles by 30 miles island, or limiting myself to just the United States or just a 25-mile radius of my home, I've decided that, I'm going to get out here into this world and I'm going to marry my love for foreign affairs and foreign men with my dating life. And I'm going to hopefully find other like-minded men around the world who are not afraid to meet up with someone or to make a connection with someone who may not be in their backyard. You know, and not necessarily, and someone that doesn't need them for a visa. Like, I don't need anybody for a visa. I have my own job. I have a U.S. passport, so I can travel to about 100 and something odd countries without any issues, or I don't remember how many countries the U.S. can travel to without a visa. So, like, I don't need someone for a visa. I just want and need companionship and someone who I can talk to about any and everything and who's compatible with me and who I can travel the world with and make new memories and experiences with. And that's really what I want. So every day I'm going to swipe in, I'm going to pick a country and I'm going to swipe for 24 hours in that country and see who I match up with and who I make connections with. And I'm going to have conversations with the people that I converse with that I connect with, and we're going to see where these conversations lead. And as I go through this journey, I'm going to update this channel with any new connections that I make. I'm going to let you know, like, what countries that I'm swiping in, where I'm getting the best reception, or how this whole experiment or situation is working out. And, as I'm going through it, hopefully you will decide, whether you want to do something similar, or maybe this will inspire you to go and travel and sign up for these dating apps and use them when you go travel and see what kind of men you meet. I mean, you never know. You may end up finding the love of your life when you go on that trip to Ghana, or when you go on that trip to Germany, or you're on your trip to Brazil. You might meet the love of your life. You never know. So I'm going to challenge myself. And I'm going to challenge everyone out there, all you ladies out there who are looking for love, to be open to love in whatever package it might come in. And I'm not talking about struggle love or any of that stuff. I'm talking about being open to finding compatibility in places where you may not have ever thought that it could be. Because you never know. Life is short. And I've decided, after, going through this hurricane and all that kind of stuff, and all the crazy aftermath after it, that I don't want to do life alone. Like, I've been strong and I've done it all. I've gone through a category 4 or 5 hurricane with just me and my son and my 2 dogs. And I've gone through all this stuff and I've done all these things on my own. And now I would like to find someone who can share my life with me and can go through life's ups and downs with me. And hopefully, if I can't find him in my own backyard, he's got to be out there somewhere. And I'm just open to wherever that might be. So hopefully this little arrangement or experiment or whatever will lead to fruitful results. And I'll find some great men, and I'll have some great vacations, and I'll have some great men come here to my island to meet me and make some wonderful connections. And if not love connections, at least friendships. You never know. So I'm open. And I hope that if you go on this journey with me, or that you will follow this channel, and I will keep you updated on how things are going with me and this little dating around the world. But everyone, leave no stone unturned. Go for the things that you really want. And, think outside the box. Try to find a way to get what you want. And, do the best you can to think outside the box and find any way possible, by any means necessary. Find what you're looking for, but leave no stones unturned. Try Tinder, go travel, do whatever you have to do, but find love and find whatever you're looking for, and make sure you just go for it, okay? So I'll let you know how things are going with me. I'll keep you updated. If you are interested in this journey, like and subscribe to this channel. And good luck, everybody, and I'll keep you posted. Until next time, bye.